Welcome to this Plain Talk presentation. It's for those who are recent graduates or soon will be. A new phase of your life is about to unfold. If you're like most, you're going to start the process of really being on your own, away from the schedules, the expectations, the restrictions of a structured school program. It's about freedom and independence. You'll feel these like never before. And for many, some fear will set in. Fear of the realization that school is over. The real world awaits. This discussion is to help you get started. It's about money. The sole purpose of this presentation is basic education. At the end of some of the discussions, you may want to pause the presentation and think about a specific point before moving forward. And you may want to go through the presentation in more than one setting. The idea is to take it at your own pace. You've heard all the money adages like money is the root of all evil and money can't buy you happiness. There are all kinds of theories and philosophies, and there's probably some truth in all of them. But one thing is an absolute certainty. If the money side of your life is messed up, sooner or later, it will mess up everything else in your life, even those things that are more important than money. Many people just never figure it out. They spend their adult existence worrying and stressing over seemingly hopeless money problems. Problems they compound every day with stupid decisions. Money is the culprit in their life, the bad guy. Money controls everything. Their excuse is that they just don't have enough. They really believe that all would be well if they just had more. To them, it is purely a game of how much. In fact, money really is more of a how-to game. Of course, the amount of money you have matters, but how you manage, handle, and control what you do have ultimately will be far more important in determining the quality of the money part of your life. Many people with mediocre, often modest incomes do it right. They are in control. They never overly stress about money. They touch all the bases. They sleep well at night. They have capital that grows 24/7, 365 every minute of every day. Money is a positive force in their lives. It's a means to many happy things. On the flip side, many others, even many with big incomes by almost any standard, perpetually fumble, stress, and fail. Each month they face the ugly task of juggling debt to cover ever-mounting bills and rudderless spending programs. They're out of control, and they know it. The fun is gone. Money is now a burden, a big negative. The concept of getting ahead doesn't even register. Their only hope is to minimize the bleeding each month. This presentation is designed to help you learn how to do it right. It discusses 10 important priorities relating to key information that you should know something about. In this part 1 of the presentation, we focus on the first 6 priorities. Priority 1 is setting your maximum spending limit, that portion of your income that you can actually spend. Priority 2 is the importance of always keeping score, having a spending plan that is easy to monitor and always keeps you in control. Priority 3 is making interest an ally, not an enemy. When debt works, when debt doesn't work. Priority 4 is tackling risk, how to become a good risk taker with a winning batting average. Priority 5 is savoring and being smart with big ticket purchases, cars, homes, computers, the big stuff. And priority 6 is not tempting tragedy, the role and the importance of insurance and understanding insurance basics. In part 2 of the presentation, we focus on priorities 7 through 10. Priority 7 is the money doors, perspectives on different ways that people earn money. Priority 8 is the investment game, different levels of play and options for you to get in the game. Priority 9 is fearing your involuntary partner, the government. It's about tax basics you should know something about. And priority 10 is ask smart and listen smarter, tips on getting money advice from others. Now, why are these called priorities? They could be called rules, standards, beliefs, principles. There are many possibilities. But the label I strongly prefer over all others is priorities. The reason is that these will work for you only if you personally make them top, and I really emphasize top priorities in your life. The truth is that these priorities really sound much easier than they really are. So if they're just rules, not top priorities, there's a high risk you'll break the rules, cheat, and then you'll cheat some more and some more. In short order, many, if not all, of the priorities may be relegated to nothing more than hopeless ideals that presumably require too much discipline, too much short-term sacrifice. And the hard reality about money, and many other things in life, is that the deeper you dig yourself in, the harder it is to get back on track. But if you do make these real priorities and work at them, you won't want to cheat. They'll become part of you. You'll naturally just make it happen. They will become progressively easier. You won't feel like you're sacrificing. You'll feel like you're really succeeding, doing the job, getting ahead. You'll see your personal wealth start to build. You, not your money, will be in control. There are a couple of important money issues that aren't talked about in these top priorities. They don't talk about what job you should have, what you should do for a living. Like everyone else, you're going to have to figure that one out for yourself. The challenge is to develop a talent, skill, expertise, know-how, and then work hard and smart to make it happen for you. There are many forms of education and countless ways to develop expertise, skills, and know-how. Also, these priorities don't talk about giving money to charity or sharing your money with others. To manage your resources so that you can share with others, in a sense, is the epitome of financial success. But our focus in this discussion is not charities, it's your financial well-being. So let's get started. Priority number 1, setting your maximum spending limit.